If your marriage feels under attack, you're not alone. Here's why. Many couples experience moments of tension and conflict that seem to come out of nowhere. These moments can feel overwhelming and isolating, but it's important to remember that these struggles are not unique to you. They are part of a larger spiritual battle that many marriages face. Understanding the nature of these attacks can help you and your spouse stand strong together. When two become one under God, the enemy takes notice. The union of marriage is a powerful covenant that reflects God's love and commitment to his people. This sacred bond is a threat to the enemy, who seeks to undermine and destroy it. By recognizing the spiritual significance of your marriage, you can better understand why it faces such intense opposition. A God-centered marriage has the power to break generational cycles, reflect Christ's love, and create a legacy of faith for future generations. It can be a beacon of hope and a testament to God's grace. This is why it's so important to keep Christ at the center of your relationship. Regularly reading the Bible together, attending church services, and praying as a couple can strengthen your bond and fortify your marriage against spiritual attacks, and shift the atmosphere in your home. A home filled with prayer and the presence of God can be a sanctuary of peace and love. By inviting God into your daily lives and making him the foundation of your home, you create an environment where his presence is felt and his protection is strong. This spiritual atmosphere can help shield your marriage from the enemy's attacks. But beware, your marriage will face attacks, not just natural ones but spiritual ones designed to divide, discourage, and destroy. These attacks can come in many forms, from misunderstandings and miscommunications to feelings of resentment and bitterness. It's crucial to recognize these as spiritual battles and not just everyday conflicts. By doing so, you can address them with the right tools and strategies, but spiritual ones designed to divide, discourage, and destroy. The enemy's goal is to create division and discord between you and your spouse. He wants to sow seeds of doubt and mistrust, making you question each other's intentions and love. By being aware of these tactics, you can take proactive steps to protect your marriage and keep the enemy at bay. Number 1. Division through miscommunication. Miscommunication is one of the most common ways the enemy attacks marriages. It can turn a simple conversation into a heated argument, leaving both partners feeling hurt and misunderstood. This can create a cycle of conflict that is hard to break. Ever had a simple conversation spiral into a full-blown argument out of nowhere? It's as if something unseen is stirring the pot, turning minor issues into major conflicts. This is a classic example of spiritual warfare at work. The enemy thrives on confusion and chaos, and he will use any opportunity to create discord between you and your spouse. Into a full-blown argument out of nowhere? That's not just personality differences, sometimes it's spiritual warfare. Recognizing this can help you approach conflicts with a different perspective. Instead of seeing your spouse as the enemy, you can work together to identify and combat the real source of the problem. That's not just personality differences. Sometimes it's spiritual warfare. The enemy loves to twist words and stir offense. He wants to create misunderstandings and misinterpretations that lead to hurt feelings and broken trust. By being aware of this, you can take steps to ensure clear and loving communication with your spouse. The enemy loves to twist words and stir offense. He knows that a divided house cannot stand, and he will do everything in his power to create division between you and your spouse. But you have the power to fight back and protect your marriage from these attacks. Fight back by inviting the Holy Spirit into your communication, praying before hard conversations, and asking God to bridle your tongue. Prayer is a powerful weapon against the enemy's attacks. By seeking God's guidance and wisdom, you can navigate difficult conversations with grace and love. Remember, you are not alone in this battle. God is with you every step of the way. And asking God to bridle your tongue. Remember, Ephesians April 26, 27 says, "In your anger do not sin." This verse reminds us that it's okay to feel anger, but we must not let it lead us into sin. By keeping our emotions in check and seeking God's help, we can prevent anger from causing harm to our marriage. In your anger do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry. This means resolving conflicts quickly and not letting them fester. Holding on to anger gives the enemy a foothold in your marriage, allowing him to create further division and strife. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry. By addressing issues promptly and with a spirit of forgiveness, you can prevent the enemy from gaining a foothold in your relationship. This doesn't mean that every conflict will be resolved immediately, but it does mean making a commitment to work through issues together and not letting them linger while you are still angry, and do not give the devil a foothold. The enemy is always looking for ways to infiltrate your marriage and create division. By staying vigilant and relying on God's strength, you can protect your relationship from his attacks, and do not give the devil a foothold. Stay strong and united, couples. Remember that you are a team, and together with God's help, you can overcome any challenge that comes your way. By keeping Christ at the center of your marriage and relying on his strength, you can build a strong, resilient relationship that can withstand any attack. Stay strong and united, couples. Your marriage is a powerful testament to God's love and grace. By standing firm in your faith and supporting each other, you can overcome any obstacle and build a lasting, loving relationship. Trust in God's plan for your marriage and lean on him for strength and guidance. Together, you can face any challenge and emerge stronger than ever.